Votre place au concert exclusif donné par Radiohead est réservée. Voilà, il n'y a plus qu'à. Arte. Les Inrecuptibles et Arte atterrissent tout de suite sur Music Planet Tonight.
Shook the room. Is that reverb there on the voice? Doesn't sound like it. How much did it cost? Okay.
Bonsoir et bienvenue au Réservoir à Paris pour une nouvelle édition de Music Planet Tonight. Bon, ce soir, c'est le dernier enregistrement qu'on fait pour cette émission, qui dure déjà depuis 2 ans. Et enfin, ce soir, on réalise notre rêve. Ladies and gentlemen, je suis tout simplement heureux, je suis ému, je suis fier de vous annoncer l'arrivée tout de suite, ici, au Réservoir, sur Arte, en version réduite et acoustique. The one, the only Radiohead.
Bonsoir tout le monde. One, two, three, four. I might be wrong. I might be wrong. I could have sworn I saw light come out. I used to think there was no future left at all. I used to think, open up and let me in. Let's go down the waterfall. Promise him a good time. It's nothing at all. It's nothing at all. What would I do? What would I do if I did not have you? Start again, begin again. Let's go down the waterfall. Have yourself a good time, it's nothing at all. Never look back, never look back. Waves go out, calling in. Waves go out, calling This song is called Dado. In pitch dark, I go walking in your landscape. Broken branches trip me as I speak. Just 'cause you feel it doesn't mean it's fair. Just 'cause you feel it doesn't mean it's fair. Just 'cause you feel it doesn't mean it's there.
Merci tout le monde. One, two, three, four.
I want you, Lord. It's not
5 membres de Radiohead se sont rencontrés à l'école. Personne, surtout pas eux, ne savait qu'en 6 albums et 12 années d'existence, ils allaient bouleverser le paysage rock et devenir un des groupes les plus importants au monde. Tout au long de leur carrière, la notion de risque a toujours été présente. Chaque album étant différent du précédent, la seule constante restant la voix bouleversante de Thom Yorke. Leur dernier CD, Hail to the Thief, offre une synthèse entre le rock électrique et le travail des machines. Radiohead continue de réinventer le rock.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Thom and Ed, welcome to Paris.
Merci.
And thank you so much for coming, firstly. So, tonight, only Thom and Jonny will be on stage. So, why?
Too much gear. Much too much gear.
Yes.
Too complicated.
So, what was your spirit when you went in to record the new stuff?
It was good. I mean, the whole thing was to try and keep it quick, you know. Do it quickly, don't think about it too much, and, you know, just do what we've been doing live and in the same spirit, and that's what we did, which was new for us, obviously.
We had a laugh.
Yeah.
And for the first time, you went to Los Angeles at
Los
Nigel's
Angeles.
insistence.
Yeah.
What did you first say when you said, let's go to LA, boys?
Okay. We said, okay, we'll have to work on that. How much is it going to cost? And I mean, the studio was great, so I was kind of sold on it. But
It was the Ocean Way Studios, wasn't it? The Beach Boys.
It's lovely.
Yeah.
But after Kid A and Amnesiac, was there a band decision to do something different, to come back with the more direct, perhaps shorter songs, rockier? Was there a definite feeling that we should do something new?
Well, no, it was more like, let's carry on where we're at. I mean, I guess it was more direct because we assembled it faster and we're using a different method, but it wasn't like, let's make a more direct record, I don't think. But it was more to do with making a record about capturing a performance, not like endless editing and re-editing and stuff. So it was very much like capturing a moment, which is, I guess, more pop, maybe. Don't know.
And the songs are back to like something when I was young and the punk ethic of...
Really?
Yes. When I was younger, you know, we used to have those 3.5-minute pop tunes.
Yeah. Well, I had a thing about that. When Daryl. You'd go into, you know, after doing a take, and you'd run into the control room, and I'd shout to the engineer, "How long's that, Daryl?" And he'd say, 5 minutes 60. You go, 5 minutes 50. You go, oh, okay, let's cut out 2 minutes. Because we're trying to do everything short. I went back and realised all the Beatles records all the songs were really short, which was something of a surprise. You know, Happiness is a Warm Gun is, I think, just over 3 minutes. Which is scary because it feels like it's about 10.
Yeah, it feels like an epic.
Yeah.
Why Hail to the Thief? I need to ask it because I know there's a book about Bush and the way that he stole the election, and Michael Moore's
There's
been
many
talking,
books, actually.
yes. And you could also be about the internet, I guess.
Yeah.
And there's also a theme that you talk about people possessing other people's souls to control them.
Yeah.
Is it all of those things, or?
Yeah, I mean, I like this. I like the last one because this is an idea that Dante had. That's my literary reference for the week.
It's good.
Thank you. That certain people they do things that are so bad, they're still alive, but their souls have already gone, so they're sort of essentially possessed. I think, I don't know about you, but I've actually met people like that. You meet them
In this business,
Whoa.
yes.
Yeah, and they comes crawling up your hand, and so that's at the moment. Hail to the Thief is about that for me. I'm really into that idea. It's much more about that than the Bush thing because it's everywhere and everybody says it and everybody. I mean, you walk around New York and every other block in New York has got someone who scrawled "fuck Bush" on the wall. It's not like, you know, we're on our own or anything.
Yeah.
Not particularly contentious.
One, two, three.
I sought the moon. I spoke too soon. And how much did it cost? I was dropped from moonbeams and said I shouldn't be president. But no, from wrong or in the flow. You better know and says to the moon. Says to the moon. Said to
Now, a recurring theme, and it comes on Hail to the Thief as well, is sort of you speak out, but you also have a bit of the ostrich thing about, I'll sort of bury my head until it passes by. Is that a fair comment?
I think the record is a conflict between being incredibly angry and being so tired you want to give up. You want to give up even thinking about it because it's totally out of your hands anyway. La la la. But that's the trick, you see. That's how they get you. That's when people stop participating in democracy. That's when fascism occurs, and that's when idiots get in charge.
But do you really feel that you can't change anything? That you can't?
No,
by standing...
I don't. No, I don't. But the record was very much involved with feeling that. Yeah.
Now, finally, you're hailed as one of the most important bands in the world. Does that phrase mean anything to you guys? I mean, when you win awards and things, I guess it's recompense for what you've done. Is it something you think about?
Yeah, I think about it when I'm doing my son's nappies.
Son? I'm
Son,
a spokesman for
I
a
really
generation.
shouldn't be dealing with your shit right now. I'm far too important.
And there's not been a greatest hits yet. Will there be?
No.
Can you envisage? No.
Only when the band is
we
over.
need-
That's the only time that a greatest hits
When
is...
we need the money.
Yeah, when we need the money.
Yes.
No, when the band is over, because otherwise it's terrible. I can't understand like greatest hits halfway, because you know, like Queen did their greatest hits, and the first one is impeccable, isn't it? It's absolutely genius, and then the rest was all rubbish after that. Well, it was kind of, wasn't it?
You can start a debate off in a minute.
No, okay, it's not rubbish. It's not rubbish, but it's not Seven Seas of Rye. It's not, you know.
That's the old the Ben syndrome. That is, man.
What's that?
We'll have exactly the same.
Well, probably, but it should be at the end of
everything
a
after
career.
OK Computer was pants.
No, but we haven't done a greatest hits album. You see, it's once you do, it's like there's a trade-off there. There's a creative trade-off.
Like that.
But Blur did a greatest hits, and they've done a good record.
But how are you going to do it if Thom doesn't ever listen to any of the old records? How are you going to choose? Who's going to decide?
We'll just-
Delegate.
We'll delegate it.
Delegate it.
Yeah,
I'll do
someone
it.
in the office. Yeah, exactly.
Thanks so much.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, guys.
Lay me down in a bunker underground. I won't let this happen to my children. Meet the real world coming out of your shell with elephants sitting dogs. Rise up. Little baby's eyes, 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 eyes. Little baby's eyes, 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 eyes. Little baby's eyes, harbors full like a landfill, a job that slowly kills you. Whose is that one here? You look so tired and happy. Bring down the government. Let This is my final fear, my final bellyache with no alarms, no surprises, no alarms, no surprises, no alarms, no surprises, please. Such a pretty house and such a pretty garden, no alarms, no surprises. Get me out here, get me
Phil, Jonny,
Ray.
Colin,
Hello.
bonsoir,
Bonsoir.
and good evening and welcome to Paris.
Thank you.
Thank you very
And
much.
thank you all for coming, even though two of you sitting here tonight will not be appearing. You'll be at the bar, but not actually playing.
Yes.
And are you upset about that at all?
It's good for us, though. We actually get to see a Radiohead show.
Is that-
once. We never get to see.
That
Well,
must
not from
be
this
weird.
side, anyway.
You don't get to see that, do you?
Yeah, I mean, it's something we tried in America in a radio station and found it to be fun. And so we did another one, and then we decided to do one in France as well. It was just, yeah, it's just easier for us to do and still fun. And plus, we get to work at songs and get different things out of them, I suppose. And have that thing of not quite know what we're doing or how we're going to play the song far more, which is a nice fear to have, really.
So the Los Angeles experience was good, and it was Nigel who insisted you all went over there, I guess. And I think this time you worked much faster rather than the compiling the album from a hard drive like before.
We did, yeah. I mean, actually in Los Angeles itself, we were there for a fortnight and we did a track a day, which is something we've never done, which is great because, you know, you're very unself-conscious about what you do. You don't have that chance to sit down and overanalyze everything. And everything just has this real momentum. I think that comes across in the performances.
Tell me a little bit about, if you will, about Radiohead.tv. I mean, what's it going to be, and can I have a job?
Oh, yeah.
Can I have a job on it?
Sure.
What's it going to
Well,
be?
yeah, we're very non-discriminating about quality output, but that's kind of part of what it's about. Is it's trying to sort of compile lots of things that are being sent to us by like students, fans, artists, whatever, and trying to get away from like just to have something to try and put the spontaneous and the throwaway back into something sort of the visual and the music thing, and get away from the sort of formulaic and programmed and stayed and commercially couched on either side by adverts or whatever, and super expensive, which means you have to second guess everything you're doing if you're dealing with like £250,000 to just put something on the screen, which is obscene. You know, you spend more money doing something for one song than costs to do an entire record, which is what our business should really be about.
Now, you guys have known each other for such a long time, and you're all still, I presume, unless it's a good, you know, you're good actors, that you're all still mates. Is there a secret recipe? I mean, mates fall out, especially bands who live in each other's pockets. Is there something that you're aware of that you do or you don't do so that it does stay happy?
I don't think we ever really fell out, actually. I think, I think there are points where we became rather more distant from each other. But I mean, actually going through the whole process of recording Kid A, I think we started talking to each other once again, and that's key through that, really, just being open with each other. And I think we're quite respectful of each other's musicality and ideas. So I think, that's a good basis.
Now that there are dads in the band, does that change things? That you can't go on the road for 2 years now and live in hotels. Does it change things?
Well, the later show starts a bit galling.
Now, I asked the other boys the last question. If you can ever envisage a best of Radiohead coming out one day, they didn't think it was a good idea.
Like a 4-track EP with like the fourth track
covers
missing.
on.
Yeah.
You're
Okay.
modest.
With Nobody Does It Better on, possibly. Yeah.
Yes, I remember that.
So, best of. I don't know. Thom always wanted to call one of our records the best driving music in the world ever. So maybe we should do that instead. We'll see.
It's been done, hasn't it?
I think
Probably
it has.
has, yeah.
Don't tell him it was a good idea. All the good ideas have been taken from
Well,
you
there you
until you come up with another one. Thanks very much for joining us. I just have to say, it's a magical experience for us to have you here and to see what you're doing tonight. And I feel like a tiny little 14-year-old boy again. So thank you for being here and giving us such pleasure. Sincerely.
Thank you, Ray.
Thank you, Ray.
The power will come. drunk and punch ya, ran away.
Thank you.
Disco. Yeah, it's disco. So far, this is disco.
Yesterday I woke up stuck in a lemon. 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 Everything.
and Jonny. Pas mal, hein? Et ce soir, nous sommes bien entourés. Ladies and gentlemen, Air, Pet Shop Boys, Archive, Dread Zone. Est-ce que vous voulez encore? Ah! Je crois qu'ils veulent encore.
Okay. Turn me on. What?
Rows of houses all bearing down on me. I can feel them blue hands touching me. All those things into position. All those things I wonder swore. Fade this machine will not communicate these thoughts and the strain I am under. We will try to form a circle before we all go under. the soul in love.
No, okay. I'm going to do a song. This is a song called Fog. And we did this, we did a version of this, and it wasn't very good. So this is a better version of it. Unless I cock it up, in which case it's not. There's a little child running round his house, and he never leaves, he will never leave. And the fog comes up from the sewers and glows in the dark. Baby alligators in the sewers grow up fast, grow up fast. Anything you want, it can be done. How did you go back? Did you go back? Did you go back? Some things will never wash away. Did you go back? Did you go back? Good night, everybody. Thank you.
Thom and Jonny, can we have some more, please? We're hungry. Yes!
Oh no, this is Paris. This is called Karma, Please.
what you get. This is what you'll get when you mess with us. This is what you'll get when you mess with us. Merci. Bonsoir tout le monde.
Radiohead, Music Planet Tonight. Pour moi, c'était un grand moment de la vie. Je l'espère pour vous aussi. Et pour la toute dernière fois, mesdames, messieurs, pour la toute dernière fois, the last time, thank you for watching et merci d'être avec nous. Au revoir du Réservoir. Peut-être encore un jour, bientôt, je ne sais pas, mais merci quand même. And ciao. Bye bye.
Les Inrecuptibles et Arte ont été vos guides sur Music Planet Tonight.
Cette nuit.